What is going on, friends, and welcome back to the Minecraft Hub channel. Today we are doing one of our fan favorite episodes of the best hardcore Minecraft worlds, and we're going to be checking out 7 extremely cool hardcore players. The last one has survived over 8,000 days, so make sure you stick around to the end to see who that is. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it, and if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button as well so you can check out the rest of our Minecraft content. So the first person we are checking out today is a hardcore player by the name of Grazzy. We'll link his channel and the rest of who we're featuring in the description down below so you can go and check them out. Grazzy has survived just over 1,000 days in hardcore Minecraft, and he has done a lot of work throughout his entire world. As we just saw with that Ice Fortress Island, he's built dragons, the whole castle, and over here he is currently working on a mega village. He has so much work going on throughout his world, a ton of different huge projects, so definitely go and check him out and see everything that he's done in his world so far. He's just over 1,000 days, as I said, and he is still alive and still going, so definitely go check him out. And his world is just insane. One of the coolest worlds I've seen for only being 1,000 days in. This whole island in the Nether is actually a wither skeleton farm, and the design of it is insanely cool. It's a flowing volcano with a dragon breathing fire out of the top of it. Definitely a super cool build. Next up, we are checking out Flip's hardcore world. He is also just over 1,000 days into his world right now. He currently has a gold farm and a magma cream farm over here where we're looking at in the Nether, and he's got so much going on throughout his entire world. Definitely one of the coolest worlds I've seen. He is currently working on a new mega project, which is a huge village just outside of his mega base. He recently finally completed that mega base, so now he's working on a new mega project. Definitely a very cool hardcore world. I love Flip's building style, and I'm definitely excited to see how far he actually ends up going in this world. You may also know that Flip does Empire's SMP and a few other things on his channel, so definitely go and check him out. Right here, he is working on a copper farm design with drowned zombies. Definitely a super great design to get loads of copper very quickly, which he needs in order to build everything that he has so far in his world. Flip actually completely finished up work on his mega base, which you can see him building here. He finished it up by day 1000 of his world. Definitely a great completion date to have that done by. This whole build is absolutely insane. As you can see, it's with a bunch of different blocks, including andesite, diorite, bricks, and so much more. A very great combination of blocks that made this thing look insanely cool. This mega base design is one of my favorites so far. I like that it's not really one building, but a bunch of separate buildings all kind of connected together. It looks insanely cool, and he's done a bunch of terraforming around it to kind of give it a moat, and it would be a great base to have in your hardcore world. Next up, we are checking out Skies, who also is just over 1,000 days into his world, and it's a very cool world so far. He has this giant beehive which he built and made look extremely cool. It also actually produces honey and honeycomb. He put those farms inside them, and it looks extremely cool as well. He's got a ton of different builds, a lot of which he's still working on, as he is only 1,000 days into this world so far. He is a somewhat risky player as well, as you can see by that MLG water bucket, so he's definitely very interesting to check out, and I highly recommend that you do. Sky is great at producing videos, and all of them are very well done, so I highly recommend you check him out. His builds are also extremely cool looking. As you can tell, they are unfinished still because he is working on a ton of different projects at once, but this is definitely a build I am very excited to see finished. He has a lot going on in this area, of course, with some smaller builds, a lot of farms, and of course the giant beehive. He's even made a full movie of his first 1,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. It's about 4 hours long, but he also has a shorter version if you don't want to spend that time watching the whole video. I definitely can't wait to see his mega projects finish. He's pretty much finished work on the beehive, but as we also saw with that giant structure that's near the beehive, it still has a lot of work to go, and the back half of it hasn't even been completed yet. The whole outside of this area he decorated with custom built trees, hid lights under moss carpet, and did so much more with all the detail work out here. Definitely a great player to check out to see all that he's done. He also plans to leave netherite armor in different places around his world. That's why there is an armor stand outside of this build. Next up, we are checking out Chapman, who also has over 1,000 days in his hardcore world. He's done a ton of different super cool projects, including bringing the End and the Nether into the overworld. He's built an extremely cool Nether portal and done so much more throughout his whole world. You can even see with his mine shafts here that he has spent a ton of time mining. He definitely has a lot of super cool builds in his world already, and there is lots more to come from him as well. Hopefully we see him do a lot more in this world and he survives a lot longer, because he is not only a great builder, but he does so much more on YouTube as well. If you've never checked out his channel, be sure to do so. He does a lot of videos like the best starter farms for your game and has super simple farm designs that he shows you completely how to build. So definitely check out not only his hardcore world, but everything else he makes as well. This build right here is a giant dragon skull and it looks extremely cool. He got all the bone blocks from the wither skeleton farm that he has built up in the Nether, and he did some AFKing there in order to get not only a ton of wither skeleton skulls and coal, but also a ton of bones, and it fits in great with everything else that he has going on in his world over here. This world is extremely cool, especially for the fact that most of his builds are all in this one area right here, so you can pretty much see everything he's built so far in this first 1,000 days of hardcore Minecraft. He has a whole zoo in the middle where he's put a bunch of different biomes, and as you can see, even some nether things as well. He's built end islands and an end city, even the boat, and a bastion from the Nether as well. So definitely a lot of very cool projects going on in this world, so definitely go check him out. Next up, we are checking out a hardcore streamer with just over 1,800 days, SB737. Definitely a very cool world and a great streamer as well. So if you're looking to watch some of these hardcore worlds live, definitely go check him out. He has 1,800 days in his world so far, and it's paid off. As you can see here, he has a super big storage system, which he worked on a lot in his most recent episode. He's got a whole treasure room with full of elytras, dragon heads, and so much more. A lot going on in this world. 5 beacons just sitting there because why not? And everything looks extremely cool. This storage system is all automated, and he's been putting in a lot of work into it recently. He's also going through the process of actually building a netherite beacon, and he actually got another 4 netherite blocks in his most recent episode. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but considering 4 netherite blocks was over 2 stacks of ancient debris, that definitely takes a long time to gather. Next up today, we are checking out the man, the legend, Looney. This guy took the last year off from work. He completely quit and just full sent the YouTube grind. He streamed and he uploaded tons of amazing videos of this hardcore world and has survived over 5,000 days, well over 5,000 days at this point. Unfortunately, he did just move back to Utrecht and doesn't have the best Wi-Fi there, so he has not been able to stream recently, and he's taking some time off to start work on editing another hardcore series that he's doing. So hopefully we start to see some more videos from Looney very soon, because other than the DC SMP, we really haven't gotten a lot of content from Looney very recently. His world is absolutely insane though. This guy is one of the best builders that I have ever seen. This is his statue in the end. He completely TNT'd out the end island, dug out the obsidian by hand, and built this incredible statue that actually has an enderman farm on the inside, so he can get tons of ender pearls and also XP. This in-statue design is absolutely amazing. I love how he did all the channeling from the trident and also the fire aspect from the sword. He also has an absolutely incredible ocean monument transformation. He of course completely dug out all the water and then changed up the whole design of this thing to look absolutely incredible. I love his ocean monument design and of course his nether hub design. He has a lot of very large scale projects in this world. He said he doesn't like doing things such as making netherite beacons. He feels that instead of doing that, he can spend the time making an absolutely amazing build, and he would much rather do that, and he definitely has in this world so far. We can see in his map room pretty much everything going on in his world. The giant Looney adventure that he made out of cobblestone, and where he actually goes and gets mob heads. That right there was of course the ocean monument, and he has so much going on in this world. Definitely incredible. This dude is criminally underrated. This is Linksy, a streamer with over 8,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. He recently did a world tour of this 8,000 days, and his world is absolutely insane. But he only has about 3,700 subscribers, which I think is absolutely ridiculous because this guy has been putting in a ton of work to create one of the best Minecraft worlds that I have ever seen. This right here is a huge perimeter with a castle in the center and houses his wither skeleton farm. When he actually went in and slayed the wither skeletons, there was about 70 in there, and he almost instantly got 3 heads to actually make a wither boss. Of course, he also has a gold farm with a huge castle next to it, which inside of he has a bartering hall. This thing is absolutely insane. He doesn't even worry about getting XP from it because he has plenty of other ways to get XP, so it's just the full-on gold farm. It also goes through the process of filtering out everything he doesn't want, such as the gold swords from it, so he doesn't have to deal with any of that and it just goes straight into lava. Another thing to note, even though this platform seems like a great place to AFK and run this farm, he doesn't actually AFK at all in this world, so the 8,000 days that he's played in it is actually 8,000 days of hardcore Minecraft, 81 days of real life time gone into this world. He also has one of the most incredible ocean monuments I've ever seen. He went all the way down to bedrock with it and then covered the bedrock layer in glass so that you can walk on it without falling into all the little holes. And the ocean monument transformation itself is incredible. I love that he actually made it so that the stands of the ocean monument were tridents that go all the way down to the ground. Definitely an extremely cool build and one of my favorite ocean monument transformations overall. Overall, he has one of the best hardcore Minecraft worlds out there and one of the longest, considering he is at 8,000 days in this world. Definitely go and check out his channel and check out his streams as well. A very cool hardcore Minecraft player with a ton of crazy good builds. That is all that we have for you guys today though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like down below, and if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button so you can stick around and check out all the rest of our Minecraft content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.